Let's talk about a little bit of troubleshooting. Invariably, you're going to run into some problems, and hopefully this little segment of our series can help you avoid them or at least understand them. The brass case, when used repeatedly, will eventually fail. It'll fail in two places. There's a little ring you'll see down here that can actually stretch to the point where it'll separate. That's called incipient case head separation. The second thing you're going to see is that you might find longitudinal cracks in the case mouth or along the neck. Either of those, if you start to see too much stretching back here or a case split in this area, you want to discard the case. I don't just throw it out, I crush it with a pair of pliers so that it can't be used again. You need to inspect your brass during every phase of reloading. It may make it through resizing, and when you go to seat a bullet, you may notice the crack. If you're like me and your eyes are getting older, I'm in my mid-40s, sometimes a magnifying glass and some real good light will help you, but I'd rather see you find a case and have to destroy it than I would try to use it in a firearm and get yourself hurt. So those are two places that you really want to keep an eye out for case head separation and split cases. Let's talk about some of the erasers. Sometimes when you're seating bullets, you push them down too far in the case mouth and you may have a problem. Or maybe you realize, you feel it and you don't hear that little maraca sound and you realize there's no powder in there. You want to pull that bullet apart from the case. Two good tools I want to talk about. One is an inertia hammer, which is just very simply a little plastic hammer that holds this cartridge by the case head, and as you smack it on a block of wood, will work that bullet out of the case. The second is a press-mounted collet bullet puller. What that does, it's a little die that screws onto your press. You put the cartridge in the shell holder, and it's diameter specific so that when that comes up, that collet will grab onto the bullet, hold onto it as you pull the case mouth out, separating the cartridge from the bullet. As we discussed earlier, you can sometimes stick a case inside your resizing die. It can end your reloading session. They make a product called a stuck case remover. It's a neat little kit. RCBS puts it out. You can very simply back that expander ball and decapping pin out of the resizing die body, and you'll feel I got this one stuck pretty well, so it's hung up in there. You take the provided drill bit in your hand drill, cordless drill, whatever you need, and you drill down through the web and flash hole of the case until you get right all the way through it and you can put the drill bit in. Second stage of operation is you take the applied tap to thread the hole you drilled. It puts an even thread in there. Brass is very soft and drills very easily. The third thing you're going to do is you're going to take this lovely little cap and threaded bolt, and you're going to thread that into your hole that you created in the case web. And with the Allen key, as you press down on the cap, it'll put pressure to actually back that case right out. So with no problems, you'll feel that case come back out through. You can take it and throw it away and clean your die back out, and you're back in business. Stuck case remover is something you're really going to want to have on your bench.